Good morning, people. So, yesterday I talked about one of the online training programs that you can participate in for you to keep your benefits. I decided to do a little bit more research to talk through what programs, volunteering, school, work, online trainings can you do to keep your benefits. And I'm just going to read through the list because I have a list. So, let me see how I want to do this. Okay. So here's some that you can do right now. And if you are a organization, because I got a call yesterday, shout out to Marvin. Hey Marvin. Um, I got a call yesterday. He's like, we're doing this program, da da da. I'm like, okay. Now I'm like, we got to get all the programs out here. Everybody send me your programs so we can talk through them. And more people can join your programs. Like we need outreach so people can keep their benefits. So starting with the online job training programs, there's the National Able Network, Snap to Success, online or offers online career training certifications. You get certifications and job placement support. They do provide transportation help, interview attire, and other supportive services. If you need more information, go to nationalable.org /snap to success. I'll try to provide all these links um, in the um, in the post or in the comments somewhere. So there's National Able Network. There's TCA Health, SNAP ENT. So there's online job readiness training, resume help, and mock interviews. They do basic computer training and vocational training. For more information, go to tcahealth.org. I'll put the link in the comments or in the post. Sorry, double checking my phone and flipping the phone over. Okay, so there is the one that the public aid office provides themselves. So they do have providers through IDHS. They provide online offer. They offer online job skills training, pre-employment workshops, and short-term technical training. So that's what I have so far for the online job training program. So there's many out here. You just have to find them. Because here's the thing, a little sidebar. Um, when you are looking for like the programs that are out here that teaches you certain skills and you get trained for a particular industry or a particular job, you do have to go through a intake. You have to go through application. You have to go through eligibility requirements, and sometimes our people don't fall within those requirements. For example, a lot of the programs that pay out a stipend are 18 to 24. It is very rare um, to find a program where if you're above the age of 24, you can get paid a stipend unless um, one, there's the IC Stars program. They take any age. Um, and there is the trades, the different trades. You can go to their programs. Some of them are for all ages, some of them are for 18 to 24, some of them are reentry. So I just went to the GECDC yesterday and they were doing training for asbestos. Is it, I think Team Inglewood was this uh running this program, and it's a 4 day. um when I tell you I don't know how to spell this word at all, asbestos training program, question mark. I'm googling it as we speak. I'm a googler, I'm sorry. um they do a 5 day asbestos worker course that meets EPA and Illinois Department of Public Health requirements for license certification. You can get licensed in this. It's a 5 day workshop. And I saw that they were doing it yesterday. So, and it's for people who are, and they take reentry people. So, just FYI. Okay, back to my notes. Where was I going with this? Oh, yes. So online training is the route to go if you don't meet the requirements by some of these programs. So that's why I wanted to cover online job training programs. There's a lot of in person ones, but I really want to push this online job training for the people who may have internet access, but they only have internet access at the library, for people who might not have a GED yet, for people who might need to build up more skills to get to the level of finding work. I just want to push it. Okay. Speaking of GEDs, getting your GED counts towards you keeping your SNAP benefits. So there's the city colleges of Chicago. They have an online GED prep training that you can do, and they have programs where you can actually get your GED. And then there's the ASN Preparatory Institute that's in Bronzeville. It's a free GED program with online instruction. And then if you want to go back to school, going back to school counts for you to keep your SNAP and Medicaid benefits. So you can go to the CCC, City Colleges of Chicago. They have a whole bunch of programs that you can take. And then there's also, I think this is the one that I got the phone call about yesterday. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I have a feeling he's watching. The Snap to Success. So Illinois Snap to Success, via the community colleges and the community-based organizations. So it allows SNAP recipients to enroll in online vocational training, English language classes, and work readiness training. I think that was the one that I was being told about yesterday. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll add the link once I get the information. And then volunteering, because I did ask someone about volunteering. Does volunteering count towards keeping your benefits? So the Illinois SNAP rules allow self-initiated community service, which I had to pause at that. I'm like, what do you mean self-initiated? There's court and then there's self-initiated. So if you're doing court pushed community service, that's a little bit different. You might have to talk to people, but if it's self-initiated, this counts. Or volunteering with community-based organizations, including remote/online activities, as long as hours are documented. So that is really key. So if you know somebody that's running a nonprofit and you're doing any type of volunteer work with them, if you're associated with a nonprofit and you're doing any type of work with them, get them to document that time. You don't have to think about the large nonprofits. You can also be thinking about the smaller nonprofits. You can put the hours that you volunteered with that organization and just have it documented and use that to keep your benefits. So here's some orgs that offer remote volunteer roles. So there's the Chicago Jobs Council. They provide online training modules and virtual engagement opportunity for workforce programs. And then this is also from Public Aid, the Illinois DHS SNAP Work Requirement Guidance. It confirms that volunteering with community-based organizations, including remote, can meet the requirements. So I don't think that's a program. I think this is an actual thing that you have to do. Let me double check. Yep. So you need to. Okay, I'll talk about this in a minute. This is important. I'll get to that last. So then, of course, there's online job search activities. So you can track. Let's see. Illinois lists several online job search platforms that count towards work search activities when logged and verified. So you need to get an account with Illinois Job Link. It is an official Illinois job search portal. And then there's also one for the city of Chicago. Create an account with them, start applying for jobs. And then there's some virtual job fairs that's statewide. It's online job fairs. These are also recognized by Illinois DHS. So what do you do once you start doing all this stuff? You need to log your hours. So you need to go to dhs.state.illinois. It's a long list, but basically ABE. If you know, you know. Go to ABE, manage your case, log your hours. Really, really important for people to do. If you are struggling to log your stuff, call your caseworker. I know It is hard to get in touch with your caseworker. I get it. Um, I would make copies of your documents, mail it to the office, drop it off at the office, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do to keep these benefits, because the last thing you want to do is to lose those benefits and then you're out here struggling. So, to my partners, people who are running organizations, if you have a program, if you have a training program that counts, I want to dig into, just for my research, I want to dig into, if you are a smaller nonprofit, if you are providing a training program, if you are allowing people to volunteer for your organization, is there anything that you need to do with the state to make sure that that counts towards their hours? I want to do some research on that. But if you do have a program that you know qualifies, drop it in the chat. Call me if you have my number. Email me, whichever way you need to get in contact with me. Let me know so I can share this information far and wide, because I want everybody to be able to keep their benefits, because I know what it's like to lose those benefits. And if there's anything else, feel free to reach out. All right. Y'all enjoy your day.